їжаки, букашки, суптерні, дячі.
Kate, meant to tell you before, but the terminal's probably gone. Nibelheim burned down 5 years ago.
It did, aye. Not to worry though. The terminal is as snug as a bug in a rug, because Shinra wasn't about to let that facility burn down.
Meaning the reactor?
Well, that's important too, but no.
I'm no expert on Nibelheim, but what I do know is that it's the only lead we have on that materia. So, not much choice.
Yeah. It's this or nothing. We should get going.
Huh? Cloud?
Billy? What are you doing out here?
I haven't had much luck at the racetrack lately. Not the good kind, that's for sure. So I came here to train.
Train? Here?
You don't know where you are? This is the home of the Chocobo Sage, a living legend. Surely you've heard of the man.
Did someone say living legend?
You okay, sir?
I am now. Thought I was a goner.
Huh?
Mind telling me who you are? You don't get many visitors out here in the boonies.
This is Cloud. He's a jockey for Gramps' ranch.
Oh, he is, huh? Perfect. Billy here needs some help. You can pick up the poor boy's slack.
There's this big race at the Saucer, the Gold Cup, and it's coming up soon. We gotta get in on that, so I came here to bone up. I'm learning all sorts of stuff. See?
Hey, tell me you're not buying this choco dung. Picking garbage out of a pool isn't training, it's manual labor. You see it too, right? What?
If anyone was gonna get it, figures it'd be you. This man right here wrote the book on chocobo rearing. In fact, pretty much all the major breeds maintained these days are products of his techniques.
If you can flap your gums, you can move your gams. Now get on back to your training.
Sorry!
As for you, I know just the thing. One of my chocobos ran off when we put her out to pasture. Need you to find her. Bring her back.
You're asking me?
Her name is Selena. Ain't your normal chocobo neither. Loves the ocean more than home. The way she makes rolling waves look like solid ground. No wonder she thinks she's the bee's knees.
Please, Cloud, would you mind? Just think of it as a favor for me. You've got a gift for wrangling the wild ones.
Are you here to learn from the sage as well? I know the sage is a bit of a handful, but stick with it, okay? It'll all pay off in the end. I promise.
Ага. Тут навіть міста довкола нема. Блін. Щоб поторгувати. Проблема.
That sage is a hack. And trust me, I should know. His kind are nothing but hot air. Never practicing what they preach. You should have seen this one loser. The jerk couldn't hear any of us over the sound of his own stupid voice.
Who exactly?
My old man. Excuse you. It's not funny.
Так, тільки ми тут віжики, бляха.
Nibelheim's not far now.
First time back since.
Yep. First time.
Same here. Didn't seem worth coming back to now. Didn't think there was anything to come back to.
Sorry.
It's all right. Lots happened since then. Hi. Stay close, would you? I honestly thought I was ready for this, but it's just too real.
Без поняття, який має вигляд.
Let's finish this. You're that fast. Let's switch it up.
So it's my turn? Don't worry. You okay? That'll do! One more shot! Sorry, but I got it. Come on, team! Time to end up! But not my best.
Так, ну нахилилась. Де курка? Арест. Так.
Look at that chocobo over there. It's just gotta be the sages.
That's Selena.
Bird sounded kind of, temperamental. So let's not rush this.
ну бляха ще довше, щоб це було. А ці що взагалі не зменшуються?
Good bird.
Impressive work by Cloud today. Though it wasn't easy, he finally brought the feisty Selena to heel. Lucky for him, because more attempts would have been humiliating. Let's get her back to old Sageykin, shall we?
Ну, тут чогось не вистачає.
Cloud, by analyzing the LifeSpring data, I was able to locate an old Republic transmitter chip. It should be on a nearby island. Once they discovered Mako in the area, Shinra established an offshore outpost. Oh, but they've long since vacated the isle, so I doubt you'll run afoul of their forces.
Я залишив ще тут це. знайти вже ми тут близько.
There you are, Selena. Well, I underestimated you. Takes real skill to tame this girl. Skills like those of... Hold on. I know this. I do. Why can't I remember? Oh, damn it! This is gonna bother me all day. Oh. Aha! There we go. It was Sam and Will.
What?
They were far and away my best disciples. As I was saying, you, Cloud, you may well become as talented a trainer as them one day.
Did I hear you right? Sam? You gotta tell me everything you know about him.
You're gonna give me whiplash, son.
The Sam guy you taught. You mean Chocobo Sam out of Midgar?
I do, but why do you want to know?
Because me and him, we got history. You see, I'm Will's son.
Well, don't that beat all? I'll never forget those two. They had such a powerful passion, and an eagerness to learn, too. Everything they did was for the birds.
That's not the Sam I know. Sam's a demon. He led my parents to an early grave. Got them hooked on gambling. Pushed them to rack up tons of debt. And then...
That don't sound like him to me. You sure you ain't got your Sams mixed up? It's a common name, you know.
Only one Sam in this business. I swore that I'd humiliate him by winning the Gold Cup. Destroy his reputation. Then I'd at least have some kind of revenge for what that bastard did to my parents.
Now that that's out of your system, back to it.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Thought you came out here to learn about chocobos, not to get revenge. Cloud, for your next task, I'll need you to take Selena and gather choco grass, which so happens to grow above bodies of water.
You kidding me? This fossil's trying to get us to do his dirty work again?
Choco grass is a genuine panacea. I kid you not. It'll cure whatever ails you, and then some. And once I am cured, maybe I'll be inclined to share more stories about the good old days.
He's obviously full of it.
If not for him, then please do it for me. I need to know what happened to my dad.
Okay.
When I said it grows above water, I meant above. It's called the floating flower, because it grows in the air. But with an ocean chocobo, you can harvest the stuff with ease. 30 tufts ought to do. Best hop to it, Cloud. You don't want my death on your hands, do you?
Курва, грає на публіку старий, мені здається. Хіра йому нема, блін. Два з 30. Ну, типу, один тайм, наскільки треба. Так, 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 так. Бляха. Перший раз, ніфіга собі. Сам не очікував, сам здивував.
Analysis complete. I managed to extract the necessary data from the crystal. This should allow me to strengthen your materia.
That's a decent amount of chocograss, I suppose. Well, what do you think? Should we take it back to the stage?
А, точно, блін. Забув. Ну, я двом по теребоньку втратив. Ну тут легко. Ту-ту. Там на карку в'язків полегко, ладно був. Причому перший був важчий за інпутами, але в один таймінг. Там було більше кнопок і коли я звук першого разу.
That was perfect. Thanks to your hard work, I've obtained invaluable divine intel.
Так, що у нас полчасу, ой, блін, час піджимає, курва. Ну, знаешь, иногда мы все на придётной чае летаем.
Good news, Cloud. That life spring yielded
Особенно
information
если
on a
не
very rare
свежие,
fiend.
не
The
свежие
King
еды
Zoo
стало.
rules the skies of Nebel, and now we know where it roosts. Seeing as this talon's terror has been causing trouble for the Black Robes, I suggest that you clip its wings.
Типа, більш натурально. Взяв, замазав там вапном і окей.
No need. Your funeral.
А я понимаю, что это я его жму. Я знаю, что надо сперва залочить и потом менять цель. Играл в плейсборн и так дальше. Знаю, как лох работает. У меня уже он залочен с первых секунд. Переключается лучше сразу.
Currently gathering combat data on target. You're gonna feel this one. Here goes. Tagging out. Watch yourself.
My turn. Take the lead.
It's on you. I'm coming. Just warming up.
Хуй пойми, когда этот чмыротл ебет, блядь, хуй пойми, когда ударит, блядь.
Still up. Won't give up.
Watch yourself. Don't worry, I can handle this.
Go.
Over here. Get him. One more shot. And catch. Bless them with your love and grace. Not bad. That's it. One more.
Ну, видите, она еще и сбивает, блядь.
I'm backing off a bit. Keep my distance if I were you.
Тихо, блин.
Giving it my all. Sorry about that. One more shot. That'll do. Okay, you can do it. All set. Don't think you'll walk away. Eric, okay. Here he comes. Get him. It's fine. I'm okay. You're gonna feel this one. Bingo. Now smash him all. This one's for you. This'll help. Yeah, that's it. Get in there. Right here. That's one more shot. That'll do. Can you take over for me? What the? Time to get serious. Thanks.
Order fun.
I'll show you what I can do. Still turn this around. One more shot. Here it comes. Focus. It's over. Sure it. Bring it. That's it. Don't hurt me. winged terror flying around, the skies are clear once more. Those robed folks must be breathing a collective sigh of relief.
The dangerous territory then?
Rare Balrog variant detected. Commencing guidance protocol. It is thought that the ominous color of the variant is meant to intimidate enemies. This corresponds to the express feature. Once declared strength, it attacks in a frenzy. As an aside, Balrogs were sighted in this area only after the Mako reactor was
Let's do it right. Deal with that.
There were rumors at the time that these creatures were actually humans who had undergone a horrific transformation. It's your turn. You're up.
It's on you.
So it's my turn? Of veracity, one thing is certain. The advent of the reactor coincided with the Valron's appearance. They spun around opportunity.
You okay?
Their origins. Yo, I'm cheering for you! Sorry, but I gotta. Hey, you ready?
Eric, okay. Try using it. I owe you.
I'm killing you!
Don't think you'll walk away from this. Let's pour on the
Leave it to me. Try this.
All objectives completed! We've accrued a lot of great data, thanks to you! Stellar performance, Cloud! I can't thank you enough for providing such valuable combat intel. I'll use this data to further enhance my guidance functionality.
That would be a great misuse of our resources.
Requesting attitude adjustment.
In any case, I've utilized the data for a new challenge. Feel free to access it via the combat simulator when you have the time.
Look. Ага, ну, не мешай свою сраку.
I've managed to analyze all the crystals located in Evil. Thank you for your help. Odin will serve as a powerful ally, whisking your foes away to the land of the dead. Though you have yet to obtain the requisite materia, as I recall, you'll first need to confront the Divine via the combat simulator.
Same guidance protocol. Note the distinct shift of the jobs.
Hang back.
The appendage allows it to secure the lane.
Just do it right.
Uses its forelegs to radiate the mouth. Voracious.
So it's my turn?
Monsters include plants, animals, depending on what they devoured recently, their appearance and physical capabilities may vary.
Feeling chilly?
You
okay?
Extremely dangerous in large groups. Calling on trees will help keep the nearby village and farmsteads safe from their appetites. I believe in you!
It's your turn. I got it. Don't catch a cold.
Congratulations! You managed to complete all intel objectives. done. You've completed all combat assignments in Nibel, no doubt thanks to my quality guidance.
Or in spite of your excessive chatter. I need to adjust the speech frequency setting.
No! Stop him, Cloud! He's trying to silence me!
Anyway, thanks to your hard work, Cloud, I was able to devise another combat trial. I'm confident this one will pose quite a challenge.
Ще деревушка є.
Can you play with the Moogles, please?
Please bring back all the Mooglets for me, Kupo. You're a true hero! Every single emporium is once again open for business, Kupo! It was Mog and Mag's hope that these special shops would bring happiness to folks all throughout the world, Kupo! And that dream lived on, passed down to their children, and their children's children, and so on, for countless generations. One day, these Mooglets will inherit that legacy, like those before them. Oh, before I forget, I have a super-duper amazing present for you to thank you for all your help! You're gonna love it!
Kupo? Kupo.
Go on now, be good hosts and show our guest how it's done.
Kupo. Kupo po.
So what did you think?
Not bad. Kupo.
Now that we've been reunited, the Mooglets and I will continue our efforts to spread joy all over the world. Also, we found a bunch of rare and exotic items you won't want to miss out on. Come see for yourself, Kupo. Over here. Kupo? Anything interesting catch your eye, Kupo? Feel free to drop over any time.
Sage is gonna be real pleased.
Oh, you get your hands on that choco grass? Some folks also call it the floating flower. They don't mean it metaphorically. It really floats above water. Makes it hard to get to. With Selena, though, you'll glide over that water with the greatest of ease. Well, well, if it ain't my beloved choco grass. This stuff can be one hell of a hassle to gather. Thank goodness I had you to get it for me.
Okay, so what are you gonna do with it?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. First, I take this fluff, mix it with some chocobo feathers, and let it ferment. Once it's dry, I boil it all down. Then I squeeze it all out and voila, my patented choco tincture.
That's some kind of magic medicine?
Oh no, just a little fun.
This wrinkly, cheeky old...
Speaking of grass, if you've got some extra tufts on hand, would you mind sharing them with my assistant at the shop? I promise I'll make it worth your while.
Please, tell me about my father.
Hold your chocobos, son. There's still one thing you need to do for me first.
What a surprise. This geezer isn't gonna tell you jack. Face it, kid.
You've got a lot of nerve. Casting aspersions, after all the wisdom I've shared.
All the what now?
So you haven't realized you've been training this whole time? Tracking down Selena forced you to get in touch with a chocobo's feelings. And all that running across the water you did helped hone your sense of balance and your bird handling. Key skills for any aspiring jockey. What do you say, Cloud? Bet you feel like a real choco pro by now.
Can't say I do.
Sounds to me like you need more training. Reckon we ought to add one more item to your regimen. Think of it as a final trial of sorts.
Oh, give me a break. Don't go changing the subject here, Gramps. We're not doing your stupid trial.
No, it's fine. I'll do it.
Then it's settled. I'll be your opponent. And dear Selena will be your steed.
If Cloud wins, does that mean you'll finally tell me about my dad?
You've got a deal. But know that I won't be pulling any punches out there. When you're ready, give me a holler and we can hit the track.
You got any choco grass for me? Thanks. If you find any more, I'll be here. Now how about plumes? I'll see you around.
You prepared to undertake the final trial? Looks like all that training I made you do paid off. Thanks to my regimen, I'd say you're head and shoulders above your average amateur. Wouldn't you agree?
As much as I'd love to tell you you're wrong because I think you're the worst, you do have a point.
Even the worst can teach you a thing or two, if you let them.
A promise is a promise, sir. Please tell me more about my dad and Uncle Sam.
All right, then. What do you want to know? Let's see. They couldn't have been much older than you are now. The two of them came and asked me to take them under my wing. Turned them down, seeing as I'd already retired, but they hung around the grounds anyway. Since they had nothing better to do, I put them to work, and that's how it all began. Well, wasn't nothing out of the ordinary, I'd say. Ran some errands, did some repairs, helped around the house. You know, your standard training regimen. And in their downtime, they took it upon themselves to dig through my library, learning about chocobos and how to handle them. Came to differing conclusions. They used to argue something fierce. I can't say the two of them got on terribly well.
I figured.
Will and Sam had mighty strong opinions about how to best raise chocobos, and it drove them to fight, with their words and with their fists. That said, only reason those two fought as hard as they did is because they both cared deeply about the cause. As far as passion is concerned, the two of them were birds of a feather. How you feel now? Managed to sort out the mess inside?
What do you mean?
When we first met, I saw the way your eyes were brimming with anger. I knew right then and there that what you needed wasn't teaching or training. What you needed was time. Time to look deep inside yourself and clear out all the wickedness and spite that have been haunting your heart.
Which is why you had him clean out the pool?
Exactly. I don't know what happened to your father after he left this place. And I can understand why you'd want to beat old Sam in a race. Few things feel better than sticking it to someone who did you wrong. But that being said, you should never use your birds as tools for revenge. Ask yourself, why did I decide to start raising chocobos?
I guess it's 'cause I saw how happy those birds made my mom and dad. How they'd smile. The chocobos brought us a lot of fun, and brought us together as a family. I guess that's why.
Good enough. The why is important, so don't forget yours. I reckon Sam's got his eyes on the gold cup. Keep yours unclouded by hatred, and you'll do fine.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for everything. I'm gonna head back to the saucer. Make sure our birds are ready for the big race. Don't worry about putting your name in. I'll take care of it. All you need to do is show up and win.
Wait, what? I thought...
Cloud, look at this. It's brand new. They rebuilt the whole village.
Don't scare me like that. Thought Cloud might have lost it again. I mean, I thought he got us lost, and 'cause it looks different. So, who do you think rebuilt it?
Shinra.
Never mind all that. We've got a terminal to find.
Let me guess. Here to visit? This is where they keep it. So those creepy outfits you see all the patients wearing? The company doles them out for free.
Three, two, one, rope man!
Well, shit.
A lot of robes out here.
Yeah. And look. Locals. Only they aren't quite the same, are they?
Hello there. Can I help you?
Greetings, good sir. I am a proud employee of Shinra Resorts. and since I was nearby, I thought I might pop in and check something on the company database.
And your companions?
Oh, them? They are...
I used to live here until, you know.
I see. And are you aware of what Nibelheim is now?
Nope. No idea.
5 years ago, Shinra assumed direct control over this village. It now serves as a treatment center for Mako poisoning. All property rights have been transferred. If that's why you're here, contact Special Facilities at Corporate. They'll be able to help you.
Very helpful. Thank you, sir. Ah, but the database. I'll not be a wee minute.
I'm sure you're eager to see your hometown, but please, don't stay too long.
Gotta lend the medical team a hand today.
Question. This always been here?
Yeah.
It totally screams climb me, doesn't it? So, let's give the poor thing what it wants and see the sights.
Hey, don't just...
To look at this place, you'd never know.
Yeah.
So, which one's your house?
That one.
Aw, looks cozy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's all new to you. That building right there is the inn, where I stayed 5 years ago. You got the town hall, the general store, and that there, Tifa's house.
So let me guess. This is where you kept lookout.
Huh?
Come on, you never came up here hoping she'd wave?
Probably. Sounds like something I'd do.
If I was in your shoes, I would have been up here all the time.
I'm gonna head down.
Think I'm good where I am. I'll see you later. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone.
You angry?
Mm-hmm.
At me?
Not at you. At everything. Must be nice. To have a friend you've known since you were a kid. Someone you can say, remember the time when? To. Someone you can reminisce with. I don't have anyone like that. And it feels like I'm being taunted for it. Which stings. More than it should. That is why I want to be alone.
Plus, I might take it out on you, and I don't want that.
I don't mind.
Well, I do, and it'd only make me feel worse. Thank you, though. Really. I'll be down in a bit. See you then. Fresh air, peace and quiet. Not a bad place to grow up.
There. Just relax. Nothing to be afraid of.
They're everywhere you look. You don't really think that all these guys decided to get up and shuffle over here of their own accord, do you? Course not. This is Shinra's doing. First, they raise a whole village 'cause it suits them. Then they build a fake one right on top of it. We can't let those corporate bastards keep getting away with this shit. We gotta do something, right?
I just want to know what they're rounding them up for.
The hell if I know. Nothing good, though. Listen, Cloud. I don't know what went down 5 years ago, but I'm here for you and Tifa. Whatever you need. If it's too much, just say the word. We'll leave. These boys are lucky they got us looking out for them. If Shinra tries anything, I'll make sure they don't succeed. Listen, Cloud. I don't know what went down. If it's too much, just say the word. We'll leave.
Wow, you're doing great today. Keep it up.
It'll be okay.
You certainly don't look ill. Passing through, I take it? If you are feeling unwell, though, you'll have to wait. We need to tend to our current patients first.
Just the same thing we did yesterday. You're good to go. See you tomorrow.
This is where we care for the patients. We provide checkups, treatments, whatever they need.
You might have noticed how some of our patients have tattoos on their arms.
Please, just let them rest. They don't have much longer as it is.
No, Dale. Leave the man alone. I can play Queen's Blood with you, if that's what you want, okay? I'm so sorry. This is Dale. He loves playing Queen's Blood more than anything else in the world. Actually, I don't suppose you would mind playing a match or two with him. Just real quick, I'm not the best player, so I think he's been looking for someone who'll give him more of a challenge. don't think I've ever seen him this happy. It must have been a great match.
Shadow blood. Queen. Witch.
That's enough, Dale. He has other things to do, I'm sure. Thank you so much for taking the time to play with him.
I'm not sure why that is myself. Maybe it's to mark ones with different symptoms?
You know... I never understood it. Why'd my dad go into the reactor? Why chase Sephiroth? Thought about it ever since waking up in Corel. It just seemed like such a bad idea. I mean, what did he think he was gonna do? Fight a famous war hero and win? Well, he didn't. But after moving to Midgar, after making a life for myself, I finally realized where my dad was coming from. He was angry. And he'd had enough. Everything he'd worked so hard for had been destroyed in an instant. All that he'd built for himself, for us, gone. Sephiroth had burned it to the ground. That's why he went, even though he had to have known how it'd end.
I see.
And like him, I took my pain, my grief, everything I was feeling. I took it all and turned it into anger. Anger that led me to Avalanche. The problem is, anger doesn't last. So when Avalanche started to become more violent, there wasn't enough left to hold back the fear and the doubt. It was taking a toll. Then you turned up.
Have I helped you get through it at all?
Yeah, you have. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have had the courage to come back here. A lot's happened, but now that we're here, I know this was the right decision. Because now I know they rebuilt everything, tried to sweep what they did under the rug and pretend it never even happened. But I won't let them. I can't. Sephiroth and his cruelty. Shinra and their lies. I'm sick of all of it. Hey, remember when we were kids? How you'd, you know, always be looking at me?
What?
Every time we made eye contact, you'd look away. And when I tried to talk to you, you'd ignore me.
Not surprised. I was a pain in the ass as a kid.
I was the opposite. I needed everyone to like me all the time. Part of me still does, I think. Kinda hate that about myself. Gotta get it together. Gotta get it together. gotta get it together.
You'd think someone would brief us on these things, considering we're the ones who actually have to look after them.
If you're here to visit someone,